checking the market. So they say a picture is worth 1,000 words, and that goes for graphs as well, especially this one. This measures the relationship between economic output per person on the x-axis and industry factory jobs as a share of the labor force on the y-axis, indicating how much your economy is focused on domestic manufacturing. Dots represents a country's position each year in different colors for each country. For example, looking at the dark gray dots, we can see that in the 50s, the United States had almost a third of its workers in factory jobs. Each country's line tells us a story about both productivity and consumer behavior. And it seems to be a global phenomenon. As a country gets richer and more productive, the less reliant the economy gets on domestic manufacturing. In the early stages of economic development, the economy shifts from an agriculture and consumption of food to manufacturing and consumption of goods, leading to increased productivity. Eventually, as countries get richer, employment in industry decreases to make room for more service jobs, and consumer behavior follows a similar pattern. Again, looking at the US, around 60% of consumption came from goods in the 50s. Today, that figure is more like a third, and employment in producing goods has fallen in a similar trend as agriculture did, while service sector jobs increased as a share of employment. Today's domestic manufacturing is more efficient, requiring less workers and resources. Now, this transition, however, doesn't benefit everyone, where some parts of industries literally get left in the dust.
50,000 people used to live here. Now it's a ghost town.
And as we've seen, it's not a US phenomenon, but a global one. Decreasing manufacturing employment and rise of service jobs, even in countries like China. Now, these are powerful forces, and somehow moving your economy to a point where you have the same level of productivity as seen today, and at the same time having the high levels of industry employment as in the 1950s, seems a bit absurd.
I've already bought the tickets!
What?
We're flying to Philadelphia!
Oh, hell no!
That's
Oh, hell no! Whoa!
Believing that you can reverse these global trends through protectionist policies like tariffs looks a bit unrealistic.